I'm making a lemon cake and I'm making my frosting right now, so it's a little noisy. Hello, everybody. I'm making lemon cake, but let's talk about these propositions. Who do I have here? Who's on my live? Hello. Let's talk about these propositions and what's going to affect our country. Let's talk about it. Hi, Eric. Yes, you doing cool? Eric, where are you from? I'm making a lemon cake, and right now, I'm making my frosting. Where are you from, Eric? I wanted to talk about what's going to affect, Trump is our president, yes. Hello, Esther, 5-star sure. Did I get that right? 5-star sure? 5-star Asher. Did I get that right? How I say it? How do I say it? Oh, 5-star Asher. Thank you. I got what I do to make my frosting, you guys, is I'm fluffing up my butter. I'm basically putting like air pockets in it. I'm sitting down because I've been exercising earlier and I'm tired. So I'm sitting down while I'm making this frosting. So I'm putting air pockets in my butter so that it makes my frosting, it's gonna make my powdered sugar, it's gonna make it really light and airy, but also firm and stuff. But I wanted to talk about this new election that we have. And I wanted to talk about how it's gonna affect the US. Yeah. It's with practice, Eric. It's with practice. And I'm still learning. Thank you. How you doing, Brutal Youngin? That's a name. But I want to talk about these propositions. I want to talk about this presidency. Okay, let me turn this off so you guys can hear me. There we go, Eric. So let's talk about our new president. Let's talk about like how this is going to affect the US. Do I have any people from the US on here? Do I have anybody from the US on here? I don't need that. I need this. Who do I have from the US on here? You? Okay. What part of the US are you from? What state are you from? Cali. Perfect. Okay, so Brutal Youngin, you know there are quite a bit of things that Atlanta, AL, no, that's ATL, Alabama. AL is Alabama. 5-star Asher. Okay, North Carolina. Good. I got a couple of them. Okay, so what do you guys think about our new president? What do you guys think about our new president? What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on our new president? What are your thoughts on our new president? Go Trump. Yes. Okay. You think there's a lot to go through? Okay. We are dealing with a lot. with President Trump, like, okay, Kai, okay, I hear you, Kai. Said, I love Trump. I think it's like good and bad to every president. Like every president has their quips and their quirks. Where President Trump, he, in my opinion, he is more of a dictator. It's just my opinion. He's a dictator, but he also pushes to get things done. I was listening to somebody speak about just what they think is going to happen when Trump gets in office. And because I think Trump is, he pushes to get things done, God may use him to get some things done that needs to be done. I was sad to hear Kamala basically shun somebody when she was campaigning, and she shunned the dude that said Jesus is Lord and Christ is King. Something to that effect. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I was just like, oh man, that just I was very sad. Harris did say that we weren't going to war. In the same video, I heard people in the army say, why, if we are still at war with them in an airplane? Damn, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. He's tough on okay, he's tough on foreign politics, that, but help can do better on immigration I know. You heard what he said in his victory speech, right? You guys heard what he said? Yeah, we love God over here. Look at my t-shirt. I got the sauce. And then under here, you see the cross. So I'm all about Jesus. I'm pro Jesus over here. It could be, and yeah, he pushes through stuff. And I'm a Christian. Okay, Eric. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everybody on here is saved. Everybody know Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. Everybody. Put yeah in the comments if you love Jesus and that you're saved. Because we could do that here too. We could do that right here too. Okay. LOL, yeah, I'm not political. Who wins? But from what I heard so far, we got the best out of what we had. But what did he say in his speech? And I'll have to look that up. Well, he said in some of his speech, I didn't catch everything, but in his victory speech, he mentioned about immigration. And what I remember him saying is that we are going to tighten up on the policies of immigration, but we are going to do it the right way. To sum it up, that's what I remember him saying. To sum it up, I heard him saying, we're going to, get on those immigration laws, but we're going to, you leaving? You just got here, bro. Thank you for stopping by the way. Thank you. Give me some likes, you guys. I love the likes. I love subscribers. If you feel like this is the thing for you, subscribe to my channel. And then if y'all feeling like y'all want to give me a gift, I love gifts too. Mass deportation, you think we're on? Okay. Thank you, Brutal. You think so? You think it's going to be a mass deportation? Thank you, Eric. Ron Malloy. You think so? I don't know. Would he even be able to do that if they were already, they've gotten themselves here and they're actual citizens at this point, or they have a visa? Would he be able to do that? So maybe he's talking about the ones that are trying to get over here illegally. I know he mentioned that. I want to agree that he has more of a dictatorship than any president that I've seen thus far in my 51 years of being here. With that being said, he also might be the very one that God uses to get some things done that are prophecy related. This is my opinion. So it's a very interesting. We're gonna have a very interesting 4 years. I was a little like, how do I say it? I was a little taken aback because I don't know all the people that Trump is affiliated with, but he kind of like he toned it down, and then he brought them out in his victory speech. And one of those people were the very famous podcaster. Yes, I'm interested too, Ron. I'm interested too. I was very disturbed to hear when he was in office the last time of how much racism went up, and the George Floyd thing and all of the other tragedies that I dealt with based on my skin color. Like, I'm very interested in, and it was very interesting to see him bring up that famous podcaster that mentioned the N word. That was very interesting that he was part of the whole thing. I don't know if you guys saw that in his victory speech. By I love speaking to you. Oh, thank you, Eric. Gotta go. God is the best. Trust in God. Go to Summit. Come visit all of you. Bye. Okay, thank you, Eric, for stopping by. He had one black person in his cabinet the last one. Really? Who did he have? Who do you have? And I'm gonna turn back on my mixer because I gotta make this frosting, you guys. So it's gonna get loud, okay? But who did he have? I don't even remember what black person. Was it the woman? Sheesh. What was the woman? Ben Carson. Oh. What office did he hold? He was just a cabinet member? Was he a House of Representative? What office did he hold? Ron. HUD. Housing Urban Development. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Wow. That's something. Okay. Everybody else was different, right? I heard somebody say that he spoke about, excuse me, y'all. That's my other phone. I heard him speak about somebody else, and I heard them say that Ben Carson was white or black. But yeah, I heard somebody say that Trump has spoken about every race. He's spoken about black. Okay. I've heard him say that he's spoken about Spanish people. He's spoken about Asian people. He's spoken about black people. He's spoken about other races. Um, he's made opinions about all of them. So he's, possibly made insults. I can't say verbatim, but he might have made insults about all of those races. So to me, it's going to be a very interesting run with him. But also, the I want to talk about the Central Park pot. Never vote for him. Yeah, I don't know. Like what other choices did we have? Kamala denying Jesus, which I was just like, what? What? What are you doing right now, lady? Why? Why? Do you know, you guys, I had a dream. This is before they started getting heavy into their campaign. Yes, she did. Yes, Ron, she did. When she started getting heavy, and before the heavy campaign began, what I saw in my dream was I saw a president. I could not see the president's face. I couldn't see the president's face, but next to the president, I saw a sign. The sign basically was like a death. It was a sign of a skull, and then it had two bones crossing the skull. So that told me that sign means death, right? That sign means death. So whoever the next president was going to be, and that's the time where I began to pray, because I was just like, Lord, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I don't know if I'm supposed to share it. What am I supposed to do? And so I just began to pray, and then a lot of other people had some prophetic dreams as well, and they were talking about what the Lord told them, what the Holy Spirit told them. So I think with a lot of prayer, and a lot of interceding in prayer, we were able to hopefully get the I got some spaghetti going on in the background, y'all, and I can smell it. It smells good. Anyway, not me actually. My daughter's cooking. She cooking some spaghetti. So anyway, um, I saw that, and then a lot of other people like spoke about what's to come with this president and what. Thank you, Wilson. I love you too. I love you too. So just begin to like speak on what they believe we should be praying for. So I okay, I don't know whether that's good or bad, Wade. I don't know what you trying to say right here. What you trying to say, Wade? I'm your next victim. I don't know what you're talking about. That's Is that good or bad? Interesting. And you're gonna get yourself in trouble, Mr. Wade. You're gonna be in trouble. So anyway, with this next presidency, they were praying about some things, and that pregnancy. Okay, well, come on. And me and the cops will be waiting for you. How about that? And you're going to get yourself in trouble if you're trying to do a little something, because I'm not scared. I done already had death threats before, Mr. Wilson. You're going to get in trouble. So come on. I don't even know you. You don't know me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Me and the cops will be waiting for you. Me and the cops will be waiting for you. Because I don't know you and you don't know me. So we shouldn't go there, because I done already got death threats before. I done died and came back to life. So it's all about what God says. That don't scare me. I'm crazy. Okay. So you about to get reported. You about to get reported. So, like I was saying, like I was saying, so I had the dream, and with that, um, a lot of people were like praying, and they were basically like praying, basically saying what we should be praying for with this new president and this new 2025 election that's going to be coming up, because it was like so much Seneca. Okay, what are you doing? You can't. Okay. So at any rate, um I literally was like very, I don't know, um I literally was like, Seneca, that's not what this live is about. We talking about politics, and we talking about people's opinion on these this new presidency, and the measures and the propositions and the ballots that's coming up. Oh, thank you, Seneca. Um, Kenneth, hi Kenneth. So basically what I was doing, and a lot of other people who believe in God were doing, is we began to pray, and we began to just intercede in prayer with the new president that's coming. I believe that God can use anybody. So I don't know, what is to come. What I do know is I should be praying. I should be like making sure that I'm straight with God. I'm doing the things that I need to do, and I am, you know, making sure that I'm in right standing with God, because I believe that God can do anything through anybody. I don't know. That's my thoughts. What do you guys think? Yeah, Kenna. Yeah. I believe that God can do anything through anybody. So I don't know. What do you guys think about our new president? Give me your thoughts while I go ahead and pour in my powdered sugar. And you guys, I absolutely love likes. So if you guys feel like this live is informative, give me some likes, you guys. I love subscribers. I want to grow my family, my YouTube family, and I speak a lot of positivity. I go through life struggles. Hey, Eric. I go through life struggles, as a 51-year-old grandma, y'all. A 51-year-old grandma, who's starting a bakery business. So, yeah, so it's all of that. Hi, Robert Lawrence. So that's the stuff that I'm doing, and just trying to do the best. I don't know if you guys heard like the new propositions that were out. We have a lot of things that were like up and down. I think, um, let me see if I can run through some of the propositions. Some of the propositions stated that we would get new, for California, we would get, there's no new minimum wage. People said no to raising the minimum wage. Thank you, Robert. God bless you too. People said no to raising the minimum wage in California. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Y'all saw that? I'm gonna turn on this blender, y'all. But did you guys see that on the ballot where they said no to raising the minimum wage? I was very surprised. Very surprised to see that minimum wage was not raised. Did you guys see that? Y'all saw that? That was crazy. And put the rest of this powdered sugar in because I'm making this frosting. I am making a lemon frosting, you guys, for my lemon loaf cake. But did you guys see that with the propositions? All of this affects us. All of us who live in California, if you live in the US, there's things that are going to affect you one way or the other. So, no to raising the minimum wage. People felt like the majority vote for banning, I think they were going to try and repeal same-sex marriage. They were going to try and repeal that. People said no to that. They wanted to remain the same. What else did I see on there that I was like, wow? I saw that they're giving schools here in California, they're giving schools money to be able to basically operate and be in business. So I thought that was good. What else did I see on the ballot? What are some of the things that you guys saw? What are some of the things that y'all saw? Let me go ahead and now I got my powdered sugar in here. And you guys, this is okay. Still needs a lot of more mixing, but yeah. I'm gonna be mixing, y'all. So what did you guys think about the propositions and the measures that are literally going to affect you guys? All of us. I did not know that. So I heard, it's been just brought to my attention that Trump took away the rights to women doing whatever they want to do with their bodies, which is crazy. I know Kamala was like for that. That's crazy too. Wow. That's in society and in the economy too, y'all. That's crazy. Yeah, so those are just some of the things that are happening, you guys, in our USA. These are things that are happening in our USA. So women's rights to do what they want to do with their body. Those rights, I think Trump is saying it's not going to happen. So, thank you, Kenneth. Kenneth said, Wade, back off. I don't take too kindly to threats. Wade talking about he know where I live and say goodbye to my family. I don't take too kindly to that. He don't even know me. He don't even know me. I'm from Oakland. I done already been through it. I done already been through it. And I done had my life threatened before. You already been reported, Wade. And my information is public, by the way, because I'm a business. I'm a public business. So I dare you to come down. I'm crazy as hell. Of course. I know you know, because it's public. It's public information. I ain't got nothing to hide. Wait, the more information that you give here on this public live, the more in trouble you're going to be. So at any rate, yeah, so what y'all thinking about the presidential election and, you know, what is to come with our country? What are you guys thinking about that? What do you guys say about that, you guys? That's the subject that we have at hand, Wade. We're talking about the new president. We're talking about propositions and policies and measures that's going to be taking place for the U.S. And Wade, I even pray for you because I don't know what you've been through. I don't know if you're saved, but I want to let you know that Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, Wade. That's what I want to tell you. You don't know who I voted for. Wade, how did you come to that conclusion? Wade, I don't know what was your problem. Wade, how do you know who I voted for? I'm making a discussion. The discussion is about propositions and measures and ballots. And we brought up the president. You don't know whether I voted for Trump or not. How did you even come to that conclusion? That's crazy. That's loony. Beautiful. Wade, well, come on over. Let's talk. We can talk face to face. Wade. And you don't know if I voted for Trump or not. All I am doing is discussing. I'm discussing the president. It's a discussion. I'm giving thoughts. And that's lunacy that you gonna do something to me because of who you think I voted for. That's crazy. Let me see if my light is on. Let me turn on my light so you can come over. I'm gonna turn on my light. Okay. So at any rate, so the propositions and the president, that is just going to be a very interesting ride. It's going to be a very interesting ride with this new election. Very interesting ride. Regine, why don't you go ahead and call the cops? Go ahead and call the cops, just in case there's really some real stuff that's about to go down.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. You have to pick him up. You just gotta wait.
Hi, my name is Sharina Pearson, and I live, you have my address, but I'm literally on live on YouTube. And there has been a person named Wade Wilson who says he's my neighbor, who says that he's going to come over and do something to me because of me voting of someone that he thinks that I voted for. And I just wanted to have somebody come over and assist me because I can't say. I'm literally on live. And he's retracting all his statements off of my live.
I need to have your address.
I can type it in, but I'm on live, so I can't really,
Oh, okay.
you know, so I'm on live on YouTube at this moment. But he's threatened my life, so I just wanted to make sure that I had somebody to come over because he says he's my neighbor and he knows where I live, and he's coming over to do something to me and my family because of who he believed I voted for. And he's retracting all his statements off of YouTube at this very moment.
Are you okay if I repeat your address to confirm it?
Let me go away from the live.
Okay. You can just say yes or no.
Hold on. You know, I'm with my daughter and my grandson.
Do you know which address he lives at?
I don't know. He says he's my neighbor. Somebody else on the live is like protecting me, but they can't really do nothing. Thank y'all. Thank you guys so much. I never gotten threatened on live before, you guys. This is crazy because he thinks I voted for Trump. This is absolutely nuts. His name is Wade Wilson.
Okay.
This is a lunatic. I do not take kindly to threats, you guys. Like, y'all are, I'm way too crazy.
He only said that he was gonna, just to say goodbye to your family, he didn't say like mention any weapons or anything.
He didn't, but if he's my neighbor, like, what the heck? Yeah, I don't take too kindly to that at all.
What were you doing on YouTube?
I'm doing a live and we're talking about the new presidency. I'm talking about the new ballots, the new propositions. Never once did I mention that I voted for anyone. I said what the Lord stated about the new president and what the Lord had literally shown us through Kamala. So I'm on live now, still just FYI.
Okay.
I know, Double O. That. I've never been threatened before, ever. That's just crazy. And I don't take kindly to that, y'all. I do not take kindly to that. So he retracted all his statements.
Okay.
Yep, every single one of them. But unfortunately, he's already been reported to YouTube.
Mhm.
Okay, she's answering the question.
But I don't know because he was still able to make statements after that.
Okay.
Yes, you guys, this is how strong and how crazy it can get when we talk about politics, and when we talk about the president, and when we talk about propositions and stuff like that. People get very, very interesting. They get very nuts, threatening to do something to you and your family. Isn't this crazy? I ain't never not once mentioned who I voted for. So, like, how are we able to even come to that conclusion? And then you're going to try and do something to somebody because of who they voted for? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hello, YNFL beat the odds. Okay. So we're talking about just the new president and the new proposition. So did you guys hear that there's going to be new, we're going to have, in California, that is. I don't know where you're from, YNFL, but we're going to have funding for our schools, which is nice. We are going to, okay, Indiana. Okay, cool. What new propositions do you guys have out there? Anything new? Anything yes and no that they say yes and no to in your country? What did they say yes and no to in your country, in Indiana? A new governor. Okay. We got a new governor too out here in California. We got a new governor. Our new governor is going to be Ritz, Ritz, I believe. I believe our new governor is going to be Ritz. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. What did you guys have on the ballot for your country?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to let you know I went ahead and put in a call.
Okay.
If you guys could just stay in touch with your residents, if anything does change or escalate, if maybe, I know you said you were on line, one of your family members can call back on 911, but we do have a call entered. It's going
Thank
to
you.
be incident 488, okay?
Sounds good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So, as soon as you can. You're welcome.
Thank you. I don't take too kindly to people threatening me and threatening my family. That's a no-go. You said nothing, same old politicians. Dang. Dang. Well, in California, we have, we're gonna have a new governor. We have some new things, some surprising things that they said yes and no to. They said no to raising the minimum wage out here in California. It's crazy, but out here in the Midwest, what? Well, this live stream, Scooby Doo, is about the new propositions and the new measures on the ballot that we got approved or did not get approved. Yeah, that's what we talking about on this live. And I'm making some some lemon cake. Somebody just threatened me here on the live, threatened to take my family's life and my life. His name is Wade. He threatened to take my life, threatened to take my family's life because he believes I voted for Trump. That's how serious this thing is, you guys. You do? I know. Lemon cake is delicious. I love lemon cake. So yeah, so that's what's happening, y'all. Started talking about Trump, and I started talking about what the Lord basically told me in a dream about whoever was going to be the president. So I just began to pray. I like cooking. Cooking is therapy. Cooking is therapy. When you talk about threatening somebody's life, I do not take that lightly. Like that's like your life. And I've seen some internet people end up dead, end up missing, just from trying to be on this internet thing. So I don't take kindly to that at all. And all I'm doing is discussing. I didn't say who I voted for, who I didn't vote for. But anyway, Mr. Wade took his information. He retracted all his information, but YouTube already know it. And so, unfortunately, he's going to be in trouble. He is going to be in trouble. And he said he know my address. Damn. You know my address? He says, say goodbye to your family. I don't take too kindly to that. I don't like that at all. At all. So I called the cops on live. And while I was doing that, he retracted all his statements back. Yes, I did. I reported it to YouTube and I said that I got some harassing stuff, but he still was able to comment. I don't understand that, but he still was able to comment and able to still make threats right here on this live. So I don't understand that. But I sure did report him. Yeah. So we just talking. We just talking, y'all. We having a discussion about this new presidency, what's about to happen, what your thoughts are, I didn't do that. Dang it. I should have did that, and I got my other phone right here. Dark on it. I forgot to do that. But you know who probably what can happen is that YouTube can they can go ahead and go back and retract what he did. At least I hope. Let me see. Let's see what that means. No. I'm trying to look for the one. No. I was trying to look for the one that said that we could report somebody. Black recipes and missing children. Oh, thank you. Black recipes and missing children. That is a very interesting name. I appreciate you subbing me, though. Hey, I gotta sub, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't even do that. Let me see if I can go back in this. There he is. I don't know what I can do. Okay, I'm gonna report it again. I'm reporting him hate speech, graphic violence, harassment, and bullying. Oh, I can only choose one. I guess it's gonna have to be hate speech because it is not allowing me to do harassment and bullying. Yeah. Okay, so I reported it again. But yeah, he retracted all his statements. Yeah. Really. I'm gonna take a picture now. Even though he retracted his statements, I'm gonna take a picture anyway. And all we doing is discussing. You don't know who I voted for, who I didn't vote for, and you going crazy like that? Doing too much. I'm from Oakland. I don't take too kindly to threats at all. Come on. Okay. He retracted all them statements. Let's see if he got any more. He retracted all his statements. All of them, y'all. And for an MF to say that they know where you live, like, don't do that. Cause I live a normal life doing normal stuff. Like, I'm trying not to curse right now because that really is angering me a lot. I don't do nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come at me like that. Don't do it, cause that's gonna bring out a side of Sharina that's been buried. Like, don't do that to me. Don't do that, cause you don't know me. You don't know me, and you don't know what I'm capable of. Don't bring that side out. It's gonna be Jesus and all his angels to stop me. Don't do it. I don't like threats. I don't like him. Mr. Wade Wilson. That's his name. Mr. Wade Wilson, y'all. Threatening me here on the live. Saying goodbye to my telling me to say goodbye to my family and all that. There's some others on here. They saw what he said. So yeah. And I ain't mentioned who I voted for. We just talking. We're talking normal stuff, y'all. What you going crazy like that for? What you gonna do? Everybody that voted for Trump, you gonna do something to them? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't take too kindly to craziness. Crazy threats. I do not take kindly to that at all. I'm from Oakland, y'all. I done seen people die. Wilson, I'll marry you. I'll marry you. I'll marry you. Yeah, but yeah, I don't take too kindly to that. You tried, Seneca? He had his picture. You saw it? Hey, can you put that on the screen so I can let me screenshot that. Wade Wilson is a serial killer. He had his picture. Okay. Hey, if you got that, like you got his you got his account information, put it up on the live. Let's see it. I'm gonna take a picture of it. So when the cops come, I'll be able to show them this lunatic. Put up on the live if you got it, Scooby Doo. Put on the live. We're gonna nip this in the bud tonight. Oh, thank you, Seneca. John, Trump celebration all year long. Okay, John. That's what you doing? Okay. That's what you doing? Look him up in YouTube. He's in prison. it that if he's in prison, like how in the hell is he able to be on YouTube, on somebody's YouTube live if he in prison? Oh, I'm not the old Seneca. I'm 51. I'm not that old. Mm. So his fake account showed what? If you can pull up, if you can screenshot his fake account and put it on this live in the comments, that would be really good. And then when the cops come, I can give them that information. A troll using his picture. That means we don't know who it is. We don't know whether his name is Wade Wilson or whether it's something else, right? We don't know whether he's in prison or whether he might be next door. We don't know. But what I do know is what he did was a no. You done muffed with the wrong one. You done muffed with the wrong one. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna go back. But see, he got a fake account, right? You said he got a fake account? Let's see if I can pull him up. Channel activity. Hold up, y'all. He joined 8 days ago. He ain't got no subscribers. Let me take a picture of that. It'd be crazy people that are coming up on here, you guys. Shoot. I ain't never had that happen. God damn. I never had that happen. People be acting crazy around politic time, around election time. People be crazy. I'm saying that because he was not Wade, because he's in prison. How you know he in prison, Scooby-Doo? Mostly a kid, mostly trolling. You say it's either one or the other. You saying that he might be in prison, he might be a kid, or he might just be a troll? Is that what you're saying? Scooby-Doo? I'm not saying bold. I ain't joking. I actually love being 51. I love being 51. It's a blessing. My mom passed away at 39 years old, so I'm very grateful to have made it to 51 years old. I'm very grateful. Very grateful. And I like younger men, actually. If Wade is in prison for taking a life, he has no social media platform. Exactly. So he's free, which means that he either is you joking, Scooby-Doo. That ain't nothing to joke about. I've literally seen people who were on this platform who came up missing or died. So I don't take what he's doing lightly. That's no joke to me. I do not take that lightly. But I'm not gonna let that spoil the fun, you guys. You still giving youngins a chance. Yes, I am. I'm giving youngins a chance. Yes, campaign. I am giving youngins a chance, but they gotta be of age. I have 4 adult children and 2 grandchildren, but my live is it can only be one. But yeah, so with this new presidency, we're gonna have to do a lot of praying. Y'all know I believe in God. Y'all know believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in the Holy Spirit. So with this new presidency, with this new election, we just gonna have to do a whole lot of praying, you guys, because it's about to be a lot of stuff that's about to go down. A lot of stuff about to go down. A lot of stuff about to go down. In addition to that, Seneca up here trying to make love connections. I'm wondering about what's going to happen to us as American citizens. What's going to happen to us as Californians? You're trying to make love connections, Seneca. Okay. Okay. That's not going to happen. I really believe that. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. So, you said, let's see about us. Take one day at a time. You ain't interested. You don't really want this, Seneca. If you talk about taking it one day at a time, you ain't interested. If you interested, bro would be making a move. Bro would be making a move if he was really interested. You just sweet talking me. Okay. Okay. Will you set up the time and the place and I'll be there? How about that? You set up the dinner spot and you set up the time and the place and I'll be there. How about that? I'm putting you on the spot. Mm-hmm. Wow. You think so? And if they're pulling out, where are they going? I know. She was very committed to her campaign. But what I was sad to see is when somebody in the audience was saying that Jesus was Lord and Christ is King. I think that's how they said it. And she basically shunned them and told them they were at the wrong campaign. They were at the wrong spot. I was like, oh no, that was bad. That was real, real bad, Kamala. Yeah, that was real bad. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. So we got a lot to just, you know what I'm saying, a lot to think about and how we gonna navigate through these changes that's getting ready to take place. I didn't hear all of the victory speech from Trump, so I don't know everything that he said. I just saw that he won. So it's going to be very interesting on what policies and things that he wants to put in place. I know he did mention that he was wanting to tighten up some things having to do with immigration. I know he was talking about that. So that's going to be very interesting. That's going to be very interesting. Yeah. So Anyway, like the other thing that I trip about is the things that individually affect our state, our country. Like that literally is going to help shape like what's going to happen to us in our everyday lives. You guys know that, right? Like who your governor is, who your senator is, who is your House of Representatives, who your district, person is for your district, because each area in your city is governed by a district. So it's like District 4, District 5, District 6, District 7, and each person is over that district. So like all those things are, what I'm saying, like all those things like affect you in your everyday life. Your judge, who your judge is, that affects you. Who your sheriff is, that affects you. Who is over your school board, and for those who are on live who have children, like that affects you. So that's why I feel like we need to make sure that we participate in all parts of that, especially with these measures and these ballots too. Would you say, Seneca? I play drums full time and do kids parties, cartoon care. Oh, that's so cool. Which characters have you played, Seneca? Yeah, so I think like who we vote for, like all of those things are super, super important. I'm smelling to see if my cake is good. That might be the cops. This is Sharina. Hi. 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 Are you outside? Okay. Yes, please. No, you can please come on by. I would definitely want to make sure that I put a report out of some type, I guess. I'm literally on live on YouTube right now, and I got the threat on YouTube that something was going to happen to me and happen to my family because the person who was on live believed that I voted for Trump without even knowing. So just so that I can be safe and my family can be safe, I would love to put in a report for that. And then that's something I'm going to also take up with YouTube as well. Because I did try to report somebody named Wayne Wilson Wade. Wait, let me go back. Wade Wilson, thank you. And so what they did is they used a fake account. Yeah, they used a fake account. So some of the things that was stated was that he's my neighbor. Yeah, he stated that he was my neighbor. He knew where I lived. He knows my address. Say goodbye to your family. These are some of the things that he said on live, and he retracted his statements. But I believe that YouTube records all of the comments that come in the comment section. They record that. Even though he retracted it, they can record that because he already put it out there. I did not take a picture of what he said, and I should have, and some of the comments are saying that I should have, but he retracted every single one of his statements. But the fact that he said he know where I live and he knows my address, he looked up my address, he knows and my address is public because I have a business from my home. So that is reported. And so I don't like that. And I definitely need to report that. And I'm going to most likely send that into YouTube. Thank you.
Okay. I'm on here, the star.
Maybe people don't take that seriously. Joao, Pedro, Hoaho, Hoejo. Hope I got that right. But somebody on the live who's using a fake account, and it's a Marvel name, is what the police officer explained over the phone, threatened to do something to me and to my family. They said they know where I live. They said they know my address. They said they're my neighbor. I don't take too kindly to threats like that. So I called 911 on live. And while I was calling 911 on live, he retracted all his statements. So that's a no-go for me. I don't play like that. And he said he was doing it because he believes I voted for Trump. I never mentioned who I voted for at all. We're just talking. We're talking about Trump being in office, how we need to pray just for whomever is going to be running this country. Give me 1 minute because I smell my lemon cake. Okay, hold on, you guys.
What is that? Not mine. Not mine.
I hope you guys are not in the camera way, guys. I don't. Look, you guys, that's my lemon cake. So this is what I was baking in the oven. My lemon cake. So yeah. So we're just talking. We're talking about what's going to happen to our country, what's going to happen with this new presidency, what's going to happen with all of these measures and ballots that is taking place. Yeah. Oh, Mickey Mouse, Elmo, Spider-Man. That's so cool. I bet you have heck of fun, Seneca. I bet you have heck of fun. I'm really sorry that it happened to you live here. He's a freak, I'm sure. The cake looks amazing. I bet you it's gonna be good. Thank you. Wow, Seneca. Yeah, so where do you guys live, and what do you guys think about probably the ballots and the measures and the propositions in your country? I know I heard from one that might be the cops, so I may have to get off the live. Chicago, Illinois, Seneca? Okay, I may have to get off this live because I do see some blaring lights. Give me a minute, guys, okay? Give me a minute. I'm on live just talking about politics.
Hello.
Come on down here. Close the door if you like. So what I got is this guy here. He retracted all his statements, but I'm just gonna show you. I'm on live, okay? Just FYI. This guy named Wade
Wilson.
Wade Wilson, thank you.
Deadpool's alter ego. He's a anti-hero in Marvel like comics and stuff.
Okay.
So he's using a burner fake account, most likely.
Exactly. But what bothered me is him saying that he knows where I live. Here he is. He knows where I live. So these are my choices. I already reported him, but this is him. I want to put you guys on live if you don't want to be. And he retracted all his statements, as you can see.
So are you on live to make food and talk about politics, or is it?
Exactly. Yes. I'm just talking about politics. And I'm
Well,
talking,
what's the live? Is it headed? Like, what does it say?
the live says, let's talk about it. I'm back. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about propositions. Let's talk about this new election.
Okay, so it's automatically, it pretty much states in the title that it's about politics, or
Exactly. I didn't say I voted for such and such.
No,
It
of
doesn't
course.
say that.
but it's about politics, and
Yeah.
obviously it's a very hot button thing right now. It doesn't really matter who you voted for. I don't know if the things you're talking about are showing that you kind of fall to one side or the other.
What I stated in the live was I had a dream about whomever was going to be the president. What I saw in that dream was I saw a face. I don't know who the face was. Next to that dream, I saw the death symbol. I saw a skull and two bones. I said, so whoever was gonna, so that told me as a believer in Christ, what I need to be doing is I need to be praying. So whomever is gonna be a part of this new office that's gonna take president, we need to make sure that we're praying regardless. That's the message that I believe I received from God. So that's one of the things I mentioned. The other thing I mentioned was Kamala in one of her campaign rallies. Somebody was talking about Jesus is Lord, Christ is King. I think they said something like that, and they blurted that out. And she said, "You're at the wrong rally. We don't do that here," and that saddened me. That's
And I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I mentioned that, and so it didn't say that I voted for anyone, and I have yet to say who I voted for. I said with Trump in office, I said we're just gonna have to do a lot of praying. I said I think he's more of a dictator. I said, but we're gonna have to just pray and see. I said, what are you guys' thoughts? So I never said who I voted for. And so his statement here was, I'm gonna basically do something to you and to your family because you voted for Trump. I never said I voted for Trump.
He's just implying, because you're talking about, well, I'd say that what you said about Trump and praying would almost go the other route, but then you also made a statement about not being happy with Kamala making a statement against religion to a degree.
Yeah.
Not against it, but her comment obviously makes it sound more Trump-like. So what exactly are the comments that he made? Like, what did he comment and say?
He said, the first things that he said was, I'm coming to get you. I know where you live. I know your address. I'm your neighbor. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. You my neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I live. You got my address. Say goodbye to your family. I was like, oh, no, no, no. No, in Jesus' name. No, we're not going to do that.
Is there a way to pause or mute yourself on here?
Yes, there is. I got 4 people watching. I'm going to pause it, you guys. Let me see if I can pause it.
I just don't want them to, I don't want to accidentally say like personal info or something, you know, just in case he's still on there or something or what.
Let me see. Highlight, save.
Even if you can just mute yourself, or we could even step outside just to talk about a little more
I can get off
personal
the
info.
live. I can get off the live. You guys, I now have to talk to the cops about this situation with Mr. Wade Wilson. So I gotta go. Peace, y'all. Love y'all.